Ever wondered how to choose the best thumbnail for your video? It's a question that nags at the mind of every video creator. Why? Because the thumbnail is the first impression viewers get of your video. It's the visual cue that sparks curiosity, drawing viewers in. Imagine scrolling through a sea of videos, your eyes skimming over a colorful mosaic of images. What makes you stop? What grabs your attention? It's the thumbnail. A well-designed thumbnail acts like a magnet, pulling viewers towards your content, compelling them to click and watch. But it's not just about aesthetics. A good thumbnail can significantly boost your click-through rates, increasing your video's visibility and potentially attracting more subscribers. It's an essential element in the video creation process, sometimes as important as the video content itself. So how do we determine which thumbnail is the most effective? The answer lies in a simple yet powerful process called A/B testing. To find out which thumbnail works best, we use a process called A/B testing. But what exactly is A/B testing? Well, let's delve into that. In the world of digital content creation, A/B testing is a method used to compare two versions of something to figure out which one performs better. In the context of YouTube thumbnails, it involves creating two distinct thumbnail designs for the same video and presenting them to different segments of your audience to see which one garners more clicks. Think of it as a digital tug-of-war. On one side, you have thumbnail A, your current champion. On the other side, you have thumbnail B, the challenger. Both are fighting for the attention of your viewers. In this battle, the winner is determined by the number of clicks, views, and ultimately, the watch time. But why is A/B testing so crucial? Well, YouTube thumbnails act as the first point of contact between your video and potential viewers. They are like book covers of the digital world, and as the old saying goes, people often judge a book by its cover. So having an attractive, click-worthy thumbnail can significantly enhance your video's visibility and viewership. Now you might be wondering, how do we decide what changes to make between thumbnail A and thumbnail B? The changes could be as minute as altering the color scheme, or as major as changing the image or text entirely. The key is to experiment and discover what resonates with your audience. Let's not forget, A/B testing is not a one-time process. It's an ongoing cycle of testing, learning, and refining. You create variations, test them, analyze the results, learn from them, and then create more variations based on your findings. It's a continuous process of improvement to ensure your thumbnails are always performing at their best. Now that we understand A/B testing, how do we conduct it on YouTube? Stay tuned, as that's exactly what we're going to explore in the next segment. Getting started with A/B testing on YouTube involves a few steps. The first thing you need to do is naturally create two different thumbnails. Make sure they are distinctly different from each other, because that's the whole point of A/B testing. You're trying to determine which one performs better, and you won't be able to do that if they're too similar. So, let's say you have one thumbnail that's very colorful and busy, and another one that's simpler and more minimalistic. You're ready to move on to the next step. Now, you're going to need to set up your A/B test. You'll have to go into YouTube Studio and click on the video you want to test. Once you're there, you'll see an option for Thumbnail A/B Testing. Click on that, and you'll be taken to a new page where you can upload your two thumbnails. Once you've uploaded your thumbnails, you'll need to decide on the duration of your test. Remember, it's important to give your test enough time to gather significant data, but not so long that you're left in limbo, not knowing which thumbnail to use. A good rule of thumb is to run your test for at least 7 to 14 days. Next, you'll need to decide on your success metric. This is the measure that will determine which of your thumbnails is the winner. You could choose click-through rate, or CTR, which is the percentage of people who click on your thumbnail after seeing it. Or, you might choose watch time, which is the amount of time people spend watching your video after clicking on your thumbnail. Either way, make sure you choose a metric that aligns with your goals. Now, all that's left to do is start your test. Click on the Start Test button and you're good to go. YouTube will randomly show one of your thumbnails to half of your viewers and the other thumbnail to the other half. It's as simple as that. Once the test is set up, we need to monitor the results. So keep an eye on your YouTube analytics and stay tuned for our next scene where we'll discuss how to interpret and apply the results of your A/B test. Interpreting the results of an A/B test can provide valuable insights. Now, let's delve into the process of understanding these results and what they mean for your future thumbnail choices. You've run your A/B test, collected data, and now you're staring at a dashboard full of numbers. It might seem overwhelming, but don't worry, we'll break it down together. First, look at the click-through rate, or CTR. This metric tells you the percentage of people who clicked on your thumbnail out of those who saw it. A higher CTR indicates that your thumbnail is attractive and engaging. But remember, a high CTR alone doesn't guarantee success. Now let's consider the watch time metric. This tells you how long, on average, people watched your video after clicking the thumbnail. A higher watch time could mean that your thumbnail accurately represents the content of your video, keeping viewers engaged. Next, we have average percentage viewed. This shows what portion of your video people watched on average. A higher percentage suggests that viewers found your content interesting and stuck around till the end. Finally, engagement indicates the number of likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions driven by your video. This metric gives you an idea of how well your thumbnail encourages viewers to interact with your content. Now, don't be tempted to look at these metrics in isolation. The real magic happens when you consider them together. For example, a thumbnail with a high CTR but low watch time could mean that while it attracts clicks, it may not deliver on its promise, leading viewers to drop off early. On the other hand, a thumbnail with a lower CTR but high watch time and engagement could mean that it attracts a more specific, engaged audience. This might be more beneficial in the long run. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Each channel, each video, and indeed each thumbnail is unique. Interpret the data, learn from it, and let it guide your future thumbnail choices. After interpreting the results, the next step is to apply what we've learned. So let's move on to how you can use these insights to optimize your thumbnail strategy. Applying what we've learned from A/B testing is crucial in optimizing our thumbnails. It's not just about running the test, but also understanding and implementing the insights gained. So, how do we do this? Let's dive in. Firstly, we need to analyze the data. Look at which thumbnail performed better and ask why. Was it the color scheme, the image used, or the text overlay that made the difference? These are the elements that can significantly impact your click-through rates. If your A/B test showed that a thumbnail with a vibrant color scheme outperformed a more muted one, consider incorporating more bright colors into your future thumbnails. Humans are visually driven creatures, and bold, eye-catching colors can grab attention amidst the sea of content on YouTube. Next, consider the imagery. Did a thumbnail featuring a human face perform better than one without? Studies show that our brains are naturally drawn to human faces. We connect with them emotionally. So if your A/B test results showed a preference for this, try to include faces in your future thumbnails when it makes sense. And let's not forget about the text overlays. These can provide context and create intrigue. If your test results showed that thumbnails with concise, exciting text overlays performed better, keep this in mind for your future designs. But remember, less is more. You don't want to clutter your thumbnail and distract from the main image. Lastly, use these insights to iterate and improve. The beauty of A/B testing is that it's not a one-time thing. You can and should continually test to refine your thumbnails. Maybe next time, you could test different fonts or play around with the placement of elements in your thumbnail. In conclusion, the key to applying A/B testing results effectively is to understand the why behind the data. This will help you create more attractive thumbnails that resonate with your audience and ultimately increase your video views. With A/B testing, you can continually improve your thumbnails and increase your video views. So get out there, test, learn, and apply. The world of YouTube awaits your enhanced thumbnails. That's it. You now know how to conduct an A/B test on YouTube. We've walked through the crucial role of thumbnails and how they can make or break your video's success. Remember, your thumbnail is like a movie poster for your content, so it's essential to make it as attractive as possible. We also delved into the world of A/B testing, a powerful tool that allows you to compare two versions of a thumbnail to see which performs better. We showed you how to set up your very own A/B test, step by step, and interpret the results. But the journey doesn't stop there. It's crucial to apply these findings to your future thumbnails, continually improving and driving more views to your content. So, what are you waiting for? Start A/B testing your thumbnails today and watch those view counts rise. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tutorials like this one. Happy testing!